Okay, Shalom. This is the brother Yahweh from the member of Wise Soul Yahweh Shah Sanctified Ones. I want to foremost and start off by giving our honors and praises and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Makar Kodash, okay, the honors of the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, the brothers out there that are willing to keep teaching the brothers around the four corners of the earth. Salute towards you brothers. And today's video lesson is going to be about be humble and not prideful. Okay, because we always have to be humble through the spirit and not pridefulness. Okay, for instance, like being humble is realizing that the Lord can take anything away from you. Being in spirit at all times. Okay, so let's say you just doing your own thing, and a homeless person walk up to you, just asks you, hey, do you have any money? Okay, you can't be prideful. You can be like, no, nigga, fuck you, boom, boom. Okay, because that's being wicked. Because the Lord can reverse that and make you become homeless, and that homeless man become just like you, living in the house and stuff. Okay, that's why we always have to be humble through the spirit. That's why we always have to know when everything is okay and when everything is not. That's why we always have to test the spirit, because you got a lot of men in this truth who are not humble, and 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 they take that pridefulness very heavily. Oh, can't nobody bring me down. Oh, I got so much money, can't nobody fuck with me. Boom, boom, boom. But the only person who could really stop you is only Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahweh Shah. Because why? Because he has the power to do so. Okay? But this is 1 Peter's chapter 5, verse 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time. Exalt means glorify. Okay? We always have to be humble. Okay? We always have to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing on a spiritual level and not on a carnal level. Okay? Let's not forget that Yahweh Shai was never a carnal man, right? What's that scripture? Be ye followers of me as if Yahweh Shai was. Okay? Yahweh Shai was never a nigga. Okay? Yahweh Shai was never a prideful man. Yahweh Shai was the man of the Lord. He was humble. Look at King David. King David was humble. Saul was a prideful man. The heart of man versus the heart of the Most High. The mind of the Most High, okay? The mind of the Most High dealeth righteously. Okay, he dealeth on a spiritual level. Okay, the spiritual man will always help his people no matter what the situation can be. Okay? Whether it's food, low situations. Okay? Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High. Now, let's get that word humble definition, right? I already have it in my book. But having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance, right? And then meekness or spirit, not arrogant or prideful. Okay? So, not proud and does not believe that they are better than other people. Okay? But we know through the spirit that the Israelites are better than these other nations. Okay? That's just a fact. That's not being prideful. That's just a fact. But like what I mean by like being prideful is like you having so much money and you think that can't nobody take your money away and shit like that. Or you think that since you got so much money you can help your own people out. That's not being prideful. I mean, no, that's not being humble. Shalaka, that's not being humble, that's being prideful. Okay, pridefulness, matter of fact, let's get that for edification. Prideful, right? Prideful means what? Thinking too highly of oneself, conceited, arrogant, or overconfident. Okay, thinking that can't nobody mess with you. Okay, look at King David and look at King Saul. Why you think the Lord put King Saul down like that? Because why? Because King Saul started becoming so pridefulness. Okay, he started becoming jealous because King David slew more men than him. Okay, King Saul got so upset he started going off, but King David was so humble. Right now, let's get that first Samuel's. I might be off a little. Hold on. 1 Samuel 18 and 14, right? Well, hold on. Let me see. Let me answer. Music. I can really start up at. See, I could really start up. Yeah. I'm gonna start up at where verse 8. This verse 8, and Saul was very wroth, and the saying displeased him, and he said, they have ascribed unto David 10,000, and to me they have ascribed but thousands. And what can he have more but the kingdom? Okay, because Saul was so upset that Saul wasn't getting what he wanted. Okay, now that's being wicked, that's being pridefulness, in my opinion, yeah. And Saul eyed David from that day and forward. And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from the Most High came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house, and David played with his hand as at the other times, and there was a javelin in Saul's hand. And Saul cast a javelin, for he said, I will smite David even to the wall with it, and David avoided out of his presence twice. And Saul was afraid of David because the Lord was with him and was departed from Saul. Okay, so think about that. When you become so prideful, what happens? The spirit of the Lord depart from you. Okay, the Lord is going to make you bug out, or the Lord's going to make you go through some shit to make you understand that being prideful is not okay. Okay, therefore Saul removed him from him and made him his captain over 1,000, and he went out and came in before the people. And David behaved himself wisely in all his ways, and the Lord was with him. Okay, wherefore when Saul saw that he behaved himself very wisely, he was afraid of him. Okay, so why was David wise in all his ways? Because why? Because David was humble through the Spirit. David knew not to get out of order. Okay, King David knew that the Lord could have did something towards Saul because Saul was being a prideful man. Okay, so how much more is it for us Israelites? So how much more is it for us Israelites if we are over here being so prideful towards our own brother in the truth? Nigga this, nigga that. Oh, nigga, fuck you, this and that. You like you can help me, bitch. You know all this wickedness, man. The Lord can really make you bug out, just like how the Lord did towards Saul. That's why Saul was afraid of King David, because King David was so wise that anything could happen to Saul. Saul knew that the Lord was with David. That's exactly why Saul shut up real quick, because he understand through the Spirit. He was like, damn, King David is so humble that the Lord is with him, man. Okay, this is Luke. Chapter 14 in verse 11, for whosoever exalts himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. So he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. So we have to stay humble through the Spirit at all times. We have to know how to what? Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Be wise as a serpent. Wise also means humble. Be humbled as a serpent, man. We have to be humble. Know when to react, and know when not to. Know when to just move around. Cones, man. Know how to just avoid situations. Now that's being wise. Now that's being humble. That's not being prideful. That's not being wicked. That's just being humble. Okay, and this last scripture that I want to get, I probably want to give me some more scriptures, man. This is a good video right here. You know, just being humble and not being wicked, you know? But I kind of like that. If a wise man contendeth with the foolish man, whether he rage or laugh. That probably be my next. Okay, but this is Proverbs 29 in verse 23. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Okay, so Proverbs 29 and 23 is a precept to 1 Samuel 18 and 14, because Saul's pride brought him low. Because why? Because the Lord made him do that. A man's pride shall bring him low, right? So again, in a situation where you think that you're better than your own people, this and that, or you think that you're better than the apostles or your head leader or any brother that's in this truth, think again, because the Lord can just flip the tables around real quick. Your pride your pride will be brought down low. Low means what? To the bottom. Okay, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Honor the humble. Okay, the righteous man that understands that, hey, you always have to be wise through the Spirit, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Because why? Because the man that's always wise will always win at the end of the day. Because the man that's wise knows how to control himself, know how to control his anger, his temperance. But the man that's so prideful, he want to get above, beyond, and think that can't nobody touch him. But the Lord can touch him, right? Just like Esau. Esau is so prideful. America's so prideful. America think that China, all these other nations won't be able to touch them. But no, the Lord's going to make these other nations touch America. Okay? Because why? Because America's pridefulness, right? Just like the so-called white man. The so-called white man think that the so-called black man, Latino man, and Native American man won't put their hands on his ass, man. He over there behind the TV saying, "Oh yeah, can't nobody fuck with me. Okay, can't nobody touch me. I'm too powerful." But the Lord can. The Lord's gonna stop that. Whenever Yahweh Shah come in rulership, Yahweh Shah is gonna take your throne. Okay, Yahweh Shah is gonna destroy this place, man. Yahweh Shah is gonna take your pridefulness, man. Yahweh Shah is gonna bring you down low, so-called white man. That's why being prideful is not a good thing, right? Because here's another scripture, right, that I want to get real quick. Sirach. It's in Sirach. I guarantee you it's in Sirach. Yep. Khan, this is Sirach chapter 10, verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High and his mind is turned away from his maker. Right? So just like Saul. Okay? For pride, right? And just like everybody else in this world, for pride is the beginning of sin. And he that hath it shall pour abominations. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. Okay? Because why? Because being so prideful, what's going to happen when you become so prideful? The Lord's going to overthrow your ass, man. Okay? So that's why being humble is better than not being prideful. Because being humble, you understand through the Spirit what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, what's good and what's not good. Okay? With that, I hope this video was edifying enough. Brothers out there, keep teaching, keep preaching, no matter what, and do not give up on yourselves. With that, shalom.